I already love this next segment.
Because of all the food on the table.
I already love it. It's so pretty.
It is. It's very nice behind you.
I know, I know. So you know when most people think about cleansing, Shannon, they think about detoxifying their bodies and liquid-only meals come to mind. But
That's
apparently,
true.
That's not always the case.
That's right. And our next guest says there's a realistic cleanse that involves meals and snacks that aren't squeezed into drinks. So holistic wellness coach Ghylian Bell, welcome to the show.
Thank you
Welcome
so much.
back to the show, Ghylian.
Yes.
So good to see you again.
Glad to be here.
I think what Lola was just saying is so true. A lot of people think that all these cleanses have to be in a drink form, but those aren't for everyone, as you mentioned, like myself. I don't know if I could do that.
No. Cleansing is about having an individual perception of what is good for your body. And eating is good for everyone's body. So it's about nutrient-dense food, foods that contains a lot of nutrients so you can get more bang for the buck. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a wonderful smoothie, a morning smoothie.
Smoothie.
Yeah, it's going to be a green smoothie. So we're going to start with some really great spinach. Yeah,
Spinach is
really
always
great
good.
Spinach
The greener the leaf,
always
the
good.
better, right?
The greener the leaf, the better. Fresh organic, too. While you do the 7-day cleanse, it's important to do organic food because there's a lot of pesticides in foods now.
Okay.
So when you do organic, you're at least guaranteed that you're avoiding that kind of energy. And what we're going to do here is we're going to put a little bit of coconut milk.
Okay, so that is what mango,
This
pineapple?
is mango, pineapple, spinach,
and coconut milk.
Coconut milk.
So far.
So far.
So
and we're going
far,
to take
so
a
tasty.
little bit of raw organic honey.
Wow.
I know, that's a lot.
Yeah, how much honey is it? Just
That's
a
a
spoonful?
lot. Just a little bit. So this is a teaspoon.
So it can be a little sweet.
Yes. I mean, if you don't have any problems with sugar, and everybody needs simple sugars. So simple sugars are really good to have. Unless you have some problems with sugar, you should be fine.
Okay.
Okay, so we have this going on here. We're going to keep our wonderful magic roll.
Get a close-up of
Spin
that.
it around.
Blend it up. It looks yummy. Now, you mentioned this is called a 7-day cleanse. What, after you get done blending, how long do you have to blend it? You're looking for a certain consistency? She's like, you can't hear me!
Sorry about that.
Okay.
You just want to make sure everything's a little bit blended up and chopped up. And voila, we'll have a little taste here.
That looks good. Now, what makes
Delicious.
this 7-day cleanse different from other cleanses besides the fact that we actually have food?
Well, the difference in this cleanse is that when you do liquid cleanses, like I think you know about the lemonade cleanse and different things. Did you taste?
This
Please,
is
cheers.
amazing.
Cheers.
I haven't tasted it yet.
Woo-hoo.
Let's try this.
I like good food.
Really yummy. Really nice.
And it doesn't even taste like it's all healthy
All
stuff.
healthy, right?
and-
The
This
whole
is
thing, it's
delicious.
nice, isn't it?
Yeah, this is really
So the whole
good.
thing about this cleanse is that you start with a wonderful smoothie in the morning. The only thing I
Hit me
forgot
again.
about was the fiber powder. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So when you have this wonderful, he's like, hit me again.
He's like, hit me again.
It's really good. My granddaughter, she's 3 years old. She asked me to make a green smoothie every morning.
Wow.
Okay. So really good stuff. So we know about coconut milk, hydration, really good for you. We know about the fact that spinach is an amazing antioxidant, and pineapple, great for the digestive system. Mango, wonderful things to taste. Strawberries, you can change your flavors up for the morning. You don't have to get bored with the same thing. It's about enjoying your food, and it's about having nutrient-dense food so that the body can understand, this is what I like.
Yeah.
You have a different identity when it comes to food and eating. And
So
you're
it's not about starving yourself and
it's
getting...
not.
But you say there are some things that we shouldn't eat on this diet.
Yeah, you were supposed to avoid sugar, dairy, gluten, caffeine, and alcohol. That doesn't sound very fun, Ghylian. Doesn't sound very fun at all.
Which part there?
Well,
Lola?
what happens
the
is...
caffeine, of
Oh, of
course.
course.
Well, caffeine, yes. Well, the body, what happens with the body is that you want to give the body a chance to detox and calm down.
Okay.
Caffeine has this energetic quality to it, and it shuts down or overuses the digestive tract. So what you want to do is you just want to give the body a chance to shut down, have an ease in digestion, and when you have these amazing foods that the body remembers and assimilates with, it's an easy process for the body and for digestion, and that's how the cleanse really works. Your metabolism is working because you're eating 3 to 5 things a day, you're snacking on good foods, you're having wonderful salads or soups for lunch and dinner after your smoothies. Fiber-rich smoothies fills up the belly, so you're not so hungry. You know, so
Well,
this is it works. It really is.
You're mentioning these foods, but can you take us through a realistic day? You said start in the morning with a smoothie, then we should have lunch next or a snack next, or what's
Snack next. It depends on the person. This wonderful thing is so individualized. We have a wonderful cleanse that has so many recipes to it, and what you need to do is decide what your body's in the mood for. Your smoothie can be another snack. You can have another snack in the middle of the day as a smoothie. Nuts, seeds, grains are not allowed. I'm sorry, nuts and seeds are allowed. So if you want to chop on some cashews and pecans and things like that, almonds, wonderful things to provide for. Have you ever had kale chips?
I have.
I've actually made them myself. Have you ever made them?
I haven't.
They're pretty easy. We just put the kale in the oven and bake it with oil and salt,
with
right?
some oil and salt. You can add cayenne for a different spice to it. So, you know, you can get your body used to what it's liking in an alternative form.
Well, how do you determine if your body is actually liking something?
Oh, your body will tell you.
Your body will tell you.
You'll be satisfied. I mean, you had the smoothie, you wanted more,
Oh,
you know. If you had a nice big cup of that,
for it.
well, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to make you a wonderful salad dressing.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So let's talk about this. Let's talk about basil and the wonderful quality of basil. Look at this wonderful basil leaf. And your basil should be really green with no brown spots in it. Okay? And the wonderful thing about basil is basil has a wonderful ability to cut and kill bacteria.
Really?
Yes, so basil will kill the bacteria even in your salads. We're finding now that plants that are sprayed with pesticides have a lot of bacteria growing on them. They're trying to kill the bacteria, they're trying to kill the insects, but it's just another strain that is a problem. So
and
we're
it's
going to
having
put
the exact opposite effect.
Actually, I'm going to wait for the avocado.
Okay.
It's having the total opposite effect.
Okay, so that's basil.
So
is
that's
that a little
basil,
bit of parsley?
That's a little bit of parsley.
And garlic?
And garlic.
Okay.
Wonderful antioxidants and cancerifying things and detoxifying qualities in the food. And we're going to add some more honey.
Now, is this good to be
Adding
eating so
honey?
much honey?
Well,
or is it because it's organic?
Raw organic honey.
Okay.
So it's not processed. Okay, so processed honey is not good for you. Apple cider vinegar, another thing that's very, very good for you.
And then we heard that's a magic elixir.
Wonderful elixir. Olive oil.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of olive oil.
Oh, yeah.
But
It's about making a nice salad dressing.
But don't we worry about the fattening effects of all that olive oil?
No, olive oil is so good for you. One of the wonderful things about food is that, and you'll see the Mediterranean diet.
What was
is
that
probably,
you just put in? I'm sorry. You just put in the
Oh, I
black
didn't tell
stuff.
you about
No.
What is
amino
that?
acids. So this is Bragg's amino acids. This is a natural soy sauce alternative. Soy sauce has a lot of salt in it,
right.
and a lot of people have problems with soy sauce. And if you're going to do soy sauce, it should be raw. But if you want an alternative, liquid aminos. So it's all the aminos you need for your body system. So liquid amino acids are really good, and I put it in the wonderful dressing. And you're going to love this dressing.
Okay.
Wait.
Another loudness.
All right. It's not as loud as the other one, but I see it all blending up together. Is there a
All
certain
blending
consistency we're looking for with this dressing?
It is. What happens is you'll find that you might have to add a little bit more as you go along.
Okay.
So we're going to add a little bit more liquid to that.
Oh, it smells delicious.
It's so good.
Now,
So
with
like I was saying about basil, and the important thing about basil is it will kill the bacteria in salads, and salads are now containing a lot of bacteria. So you really have to make sure.
Blend it up. There we go. Looks like it's working its way through now. Okay. And it's people, you know, even when they go buy the salad dressings at the store, they have a lot of added things in them, right? So this is the healthier way to do it.
Wait till you taste
right?
this.
Okay. So you're going to put it on.
I love Ghylian. She loves it already.
This is so amazing. Look at that.
Now, the salad we can use as either lunch or dinner option, right?
Salad is lunch or dinner option. At night, if you feel yourself like still hungry, what you should do is you should have a soup with that salad. And we have a nice lentil soup, a vegetable lentil soup that's really easy to make.
All right.
Garlic.
Is this the lentil soup?
Yeah, tomato base, wonderful lentils. And what I'm going to do as well is I want to show you something else. So I put the avocado in the salad dressing, but I'll let you taste that first.
What do you think?
It's so good.
It's really good, isn't
No,
it?
it really,
I know.
really
Wow.
It's really good. It's nice, isn't it?
You need to bottle
This-
that.
I can do this type
I'm
of
working on it. I'm working on it.
Now this is a cleanse I can stick with. Oh, I don't know if you can see it at home.
Fantastic.
I wish we had
So-
taste-o-vision because this is delicious.
Now, if you see what I did, I added the avocado, and it makes it a lot thicker. So then you have a dip. Try that dip with the wonderful vegetables.
Oh, you know, because I was looking for the chips, but
No.
again, not
Well,
on the
actually,
cleanse, right?
Blue corn chips, that would be wonderful. But you can't have blue corn chips on your cleanse.
Oh, okay.
But you know, for a healthy alternative, when you're having a party or you have blue corn chips and invite, isn't that wonderful?
Now, how long? This is just a 7-day cleanse, right?
Yes, it's
good.
just a 7-day
Well, it's like,
cleanse. I had somebody do it for 14 days, another person did it for 21.
I'm not
But
going to double dip, but
it's
I
really
would
good.
if I could.
It's really
There's
nice.
plenty.
But I won't. But it's really good.
So the
Oh, you have-
beauty of this cleanse
this.
is
Okay. You
that
taste it.
Okay.
you're feeding the body good
We're like,
food.
Ghylian who?
We're
I
busy.
know, it's really good stuff. And it's simple. Look how quick we did that.
Yeah.
I know.
I like the thickness of this dip now.
That's the avocado. So you have a variety. You have this wonderful salad dressing you can create, and then you can create a wonderful dip for your crudité.
It gave a whole new taste to the same meal.
Same meal.
Now,
Wow.
how often should we be? We should be eating like this all the time. But if
Yes.
we really do want to detoxify, how many times a year should we do this?
So let's think about it. We have seasons change 4 times a year. Okay, so the least you should do is cleanse 4 times a year.
The least.
Okay.
The least. I mean, I have a wonderful person in my life who got me into thinking about cleansing at least 1 weekend a month. Liquid cleanse 1 weekend a month. Why not? Allow the body to have the system calm down. The digestive system needs to slow down and take it easy. And actually, supper is called supper because it's a supplement. It's not supposed to be a full meal. So your full meal should happen really in the lunch time.
Okay.
Because by 6 o'clock, the body stops digestion and waits for the next day to start working again.
So we
what
should
you're
have our
doing is
heavy-
you're laying food on a body at 6, 7 o'clock at night, and it's really just sitting there waiting to kind of start and regenerate itself the next day.
So we should have our heaviest meal before 6 p.m.
I think so.
Okay.
And with this cleanse, what's the most important thing to take away? Just eating clean or?
Eating clean, trying to eat really organic, and understand, remember the apple a day used to keep the doctor away?
Right.
Well, understand this. Apples are now the #1 fruit that has the most pesticides you'll ever have in any other fruit.
Oh, no.
Unless you
don't
buy it
tell me that.
organically. right?
Unless you buy organically.
So
yes.
that is the key, to
That
buy
is the
organically.
Key. Apples, strawberries, grapes, very, very high in toxins and pesticides. So buying those organically it's very important. Avocados, pineapple, melons, a little bit harder skin. So you can, play with that conventionally, but try to buy local, try to buy organic, do the cleanse, feel better. 7 pounds at least with this cleanse you'll use. Add your fiber powder.
Wait. Ghylian, you can't just move past that. You said how many pounds can we lose
7
in a
pounds,
week?
yeah.
So if
1
we
week.
eat like
Yeah.
this for a week, we eat all this delicious food that you made, we can lose up to 7 pounds.
Yes, you can.
So that's the icing on the cake
That is the
that we
icing on
won't
the
be
cake.
having.
No, we won't
And-
do
During that
All
week.
right, no icing on the cake. But before we go, I have to ask you, because a lot of people, they start cleanses, they never finish, they fail, they cheat. What's the biggest tip you can give to people to surviving a healthy cleanse?
Know that you
7
can do
pounds
it.
lost at the end of the week.
Exactly.
The mindset.
Know that you can do it. It's all in the mind. Exactly.
Okay.
If you start defeating yourself, saying that I don't think I can do this, you've already put it out there. So organize yourself. Buy your stuff. Make meals in advance. Try to have everything chopped up so that when you're hungry, you're there. You're halfway there. You're not trying to figure out, let me go to the store and buy a salad. Get what you need for your 7-day cleanse in advance, and then enjoy the process.
Well, I am enjoying the process right
You
now.
sure are. It's
Good. I'm
delicious.
so
Wait.
glad you like
You need to
it.
put that down in the middle. You can't just hog it
Share
up.
it. I tell you.
Ghylian, come back again, please.
I will.
You're always so lovely, and
thank
you're making. I feel healthier
I
already.
feel healthy.
Don't you feel better?
Oh, trust me, I feel better.
I'm so glad.
I feel detoxified.
All right.
And I want that in a bottle by the end of the year. So
got it.
please, thank you.
Thank you so much.
See you again soon.
And if you have more tips or more great diets we should try on the show, tweet us at AriseTV360.